There are no shortage of money apps out there competing to win your attention. In this video, I'm going to tell you why I personally only use 2 apps and why they are all that you need in order to be the richest, best looking person on the planet, or at least not go broke. Hey guys, welcome to Tank Top Finance, where we take money seriously and not much else. I'm the finance kingpin Brett. I'm here in the laboratory, and today we're talking about the best apps for managing your money. Now let me start by saying I'm not sponsored by any of these. The second I do get sponsored, I will abandon the apps that I'm about to recommend. I will recommend new apps which paid me money to do so, but you'll know what the real best apps are because you saw this video first. I use 2 apps, one for the little picture, budgeting, spending, investing, day-to-day personal finance practices, and I use another app for the big picture, investment performance, overall net worth. Now let me start by saying, if you are a lazy bum and you are hoping that one of these apps is the mommy of your personal finances so that you don't have to take any personal responsibility for yourself, I just want to say, glad to have you. Please like and subscribe. For the rest of you green texting peasants, these are the tools that I used in my 20s to build a 6-figure net worth. Starting with the little picture, the best budgeting app out there that gets you to stay on budget and achieve your goals. See what I said there? Stay on budget and achieve your goals. I didn't say the easiest. I didn't say the one that holds your hand. I said the one that helps you stay on budget and achieve your goals. That's important. Hands down, best app for that is Everydollar. Everydollar is a Dave Ramsey product. If you don't know who Dave Ramsey is, he is the godfather of personal finance in getting people to stop doing stupid things with their money. Now, Everydollar is kind of annoying at first, especially if you're coming from another money platform. I came from Mint, where it automatically syncs your bank account and takes each transaction and puts it in the line item for your budget, and it does all of that for you. Most money apps offer that service, and it's nice and it's convenient, but there are 2 big problems. The first of which is that it seems to always classify your transactions in the wrong budget category, and then you have to go back and correct them, and sometimes it takes even more work than had you just done it yourself. But the second and really the main issue, it requires absolutely no budget accountability. You can blow up your personal product's budget and not even know about it. The thing that makes Everydollar unique from its competitors and tedious for us is that it requires that you manually categorize each transaction with the corresponding budget item. It doesn't do it automatically. It doesn't do it for you. This is annoying, but it's really good because when you get close to going over or you go over on a budget item, you now know that you have a problem. You have to fix something. You have to take money from somewhere else. You have to balance your budget. Our family unit here has about 150 transactions per month because my wife goes beast mode on Amazon. That takes about 15 minutes to categorize. Not super time consuming, but still annoying. So don't come at me like this is a huge inconvenience. It's a little annoying. It forces you to address your reckless spending habits so you can achieve what you really want in your life and not just the impulse that you have right now. But that's not even the most annoying part. The most annoying part about Everydollar is the automatic syncing to your bank account is behind a paywall, meaning you have to pay $130 a year in order to get your bank to sync with it. With Mint or other trashy apps, you don't have to do that. I hate this, especially since most of the other apps out there are free. I hate paying this every single year. It pisses me off every time, but I always tell myself I do make it back in the first month of actually staying in control of my budget and my life. Now, they did make this better recently by giving you full access to the Financial Peace Suite with your Everydollar membership. So if you haven't done the Dave Ramsey Financial Peace or the Legacy Journey or some of those other money grabbing courses, you get access to that, so it makes it a little bit better, but it's still annoying that the automatic syncing is behind a paywall. As far as the courses go, they're pretty good. They're not perfect. Nobody's perfect besides me, but they're pretty good and you should check them out if you haven't. Now, if you're homeless, watching this video from your Obama phone, stealing Wi-Fi in a McDonald's parking lot, no judgment, but I understand you might not have 130 big ones to throw down on this. I get it. The $130 fee, that is a luxury for you to be able to automatically bring your transactions over from the bank. If you can't afford that luxury, then guess what? There's a free way to do it. You just gotta put your grubby little fingers to work and manually put in each one of your transactions and which category that they go in. It takes longer, but hey, it's free. I did it for 6 months when I was a baby alpha bro paying off 60K in debt. You can do it too. If it hasn't been clear already, don't let the money distract you. You will make it back in the way that the app influences your behavior, but you have to use it. If you're sitting there saying, you know what, that sounds like a lot of work and I don't want to have to pay anything. Listen, you piece of garbage. It's 30 minutes to take control of your freaking life. Quit being lazy. Nobody cares. Turn off the Nickelback, get on that budget hitter, and get your life together. This video was brought to you by Tank Top Finance. If you want to surround yourself with a loving, gracious, and encouraging group of people pursuing financial freedom, join the Tank Top crew. Jackhammer that like button and subscribe to be instantly better looking today. Tank Top Finance. Tank Top Finance. All right, moving on to the big picture. The only other app that you need to get your life out of the gutter is Personal Capital. The focus of this app is overall wealth management. They do have some budgeting functionality, but it's pretty much useless, and I don't like useless. For you penny pinching tightwads like me, Personal Capital is free, which means you don't have to pay for it because it's free. They do, however, occasionally send you advertisements because remember, if they're not selling it to you, they're selling you. As far as Personal Capital goes, every month, about halfway through the month, they tell me where I'm at, where I'm trending as far as spending goes compared to the other previous months. If I do go over in a category, they'll send me a warning, but as far as budgeting, that's pretty much it. Usually I'm up to date on this information in Everydollar, but it's a nice reminder to have it in Personal Capital as well. The value that I think Personal Capital brings is it's a one-stop shop to check my net worth or my investment performance. I use Robinhood for a brokerage account. I use Fidelity for my Roth IRAs and my 529s for my Spawn, Century for my 401k at work, and I can see the remaining balances on my mortgage and my car. If you want to know why I have debt on my car or you're considering purchasing a car for yourself, in a previous life I made a video on all the details about that. I'll put that right up here. But back to Personal Capital, all of that information is stored in one place so that I can access it within seconds. I just open it up, I can take a peek at it, I can see how certain assets or investments or things are performing over a given period of time. I can compare myself against certain market indexes. It's really a complete wealth management application. If you followed me for any time on this channel, you'll know that I prioritize net worth over income. Income's important, but not as important as net worth. Nobody cares if you make 200 grand, but you have nothing to show for it. But if you got a net worth of $1.5 million and you've never made over $75,000 in a year, you're doing something right. And I'm interested in hearing about it. Because of this, I review my net worth weekly. Growing your net worth is a mindset. Get used to checking it and get used to doing things that make it go up. It only takes a second to do this in Personal Capital, but it lets you know if your life's headed in the right direction. That's it. Those are the two most effective money managing apps. That is all you need. If you like the content, join the Tank Top crew. Warmest regards, me.